Okay, so welcome back again, guys. Studying Germany from scratch, and yes, as I told you before, in this video, I'm gonna tell you each step by step, how you can secure your admission in Germany. So there is just a short warning for you that it will be a long video because in this video, I'm gonna discuss each and every step in a detail and also show you how to do it when the admissions are open. So if you want to jump to a specific section, go into the description, and I have put time for specific topic, so you can jump to the video onto that topic. So why to watch this video? Because I will tell you all of the process from documentation to visa interview, how you can find your desired field in a desired university, whether that university is free or that is a private public sector university, how can you apply for bachelor's or master's, because most of the students they don't know how you can apply for bachelor's. For master's it's pretty simple, but for bachelor's there are certain categories: how to open block account, whether it's in the Deutsche Bank or it's in the Fintiba or any other sources. I will tell you how you can open a block account, what does block account mean, what does Uniassist stands for, what is Uniassist, and what are the problems associated with Uniassist. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what problems or mistakes you can make, or what problem will occur during your this admission process or all of these process. So stay on to this video and let's get on to the video content. So this is the way video will go, or these are the major topics or outcomes of the video. Yes, first of all, I will give brief my introduction, then I'll tell you why Germany, why you want to come to Germany. Then we will discuss how you can apply for bachelor's, then how to apply for masters, and there is third category, which is usually new for most of the students, that how can you apply on the basis of language, then proper documentation, what or which documents you require, from where to you can notarize them, where to send them, how to seal those documents, and then admission process, in which I'll discuss how you can find your favorite university, how many minimum admission you must send. Then after admission process, we will discuss blog account process, how can you open it, how can you deposit your money, how can you get it back, and at the end I will tell you visa process. So now I'm gonna tell you why you should come to Germany. There are very much justifications of this topic, like why you should choose Germany, but I'm gonna tell you some of the most basic and most positive points of studying in Germany. Okay, no doubt it's world's third and Europe first economical country. The living standards are best. There is free education, high working wages. If you go to Spain or Italy, the working wages are much less than as compared to Germany. Also, professional jobs in Germany are very much well paid, maybe around 20 to 25 euros per hour. And they also give you a job hunt visa and easy citizenship conditions when you will complete your study in Germany. As a student, they respect student. They also give respected work to the student as compared to those who are not here as a student. There are enormous fields related to each and every field in Germany. There are some kind of language barrier, no doubt, because in Germany they prefer German language. But if after completing your study you went to, for example, a company, they'll offer you also a German language course, so you can learn German language and also work for them. And of course, visa conditions are easy, not so much difficult visa conditions. Okay, so now you know what are the advantages of coming as a student in Germany. So from now on, I'm going to tell you how you can apply for your bachelor's, for master's, or how your procedure will start. Alright, for bachelor's, most of the students actually don't know that how they can apply for bachelor's in German university. and now I'll be telling you that what are the requirements for bachelors in German universities. Yes, first of all, keep in mind that whether you are coming for bachelor's or for master's, you will need IELTS. Most of the people, they say that in German universities, in Germany there are some universities which don't want IELTS. Yes, it's true that there are some universities who don't require IELTS. They just want their English equivalent certificate. But at the time of visa, the embassy could ask from you that whether you gave your IELTS test or not. So that could be a problem for you at the end. But I will recommend that it's better to do IELTS. Okay, so for bachelors in Germany, the bachelor requirement is 12 plus 1. This is the point where most of the students they get confused that what does it mean. So now I'm telling you that what does it mean. So 12 means you have to done intermediate, so till 12th standard it's intermediate. But in order to get admission in bachelors in Germany, intermediate consists of 13 years, but from the most of the country, like in Asian countries, our intermediate is of 12. So for example, if you want to get admission in chemical engineering, chemical engineering in Germany, so you want 12 plus 1. The 12 is intermediate, you done it, and you want plus 1, which means you have to gain 1 year of chemical engineering in your home country, or maybe 2 semesters of chemical engineering in your home country, and then combinedly your 12th grade certificate and that 1 year certificate. On the basis of these 2 certificates, you will get an admission in chemical engineering bachelors. So let's take another example. If a student want admission in mechanical engineering, so what does he want? He wants 12 plus 1. So 12 plus 1 means 12 is intermediate, and plus 1 means he must have 2 semesters of mechanical engineering from his home university or home country. And then on the basis of these 2 things, on the basis of 12th grade certificate and these 2 semester certificate, he will get an admission in bachelors in Germany. There are also some of the possibilities, like that you can do plus 1 here also. Like one of the thing is that you must do this plus 1 from your home country, and another thing is that you do plus 1 here. So it's called student colleague, and after doing your intermediate or doing your till your 12th standards, you will come to Germany, and this plus 1 part you will do here. But here plus 1 is really difficult, and because it's in German, and you also require a B2 level of German for this plus 1. So most of the student they just spend their 1 more year in their home country, collect the plus 1 certificate or 2 semester transcript, and then on the basis of 12th grade certificate and those 2 semester transcript, they get their admission in German university. Okay, another thing is that what must be your bachelor's minimum requirement. I will say for IELTS you must have minimum 6 overall band, and for your intermediate you must have 70% of intermediate, and that plus 1 you must have 50% above, which means that maybe you have 2 or 2.2 CGPA in your first 2 semester. If these all are the requirements, you fulfill those requirements, you maybe probably get an admission in German university. Okay, so now you know how you can get admission in bachelor's. So right now, heading towards getting admission in masters. Admission in masters, it's pretty simple here in Germany. You don't need any kind of plus 1 or plus 2, but there is one basic I will say requirement of also masters in Germany. For example, credit hours requirement. Let me tell you one thing. Okay, so to get admission in masters in Germany, you must have 210 credit hours in your bachelor's. Now in most of the university like in Asian universities or I don't know any other universities, but you must check your transcript. Our most of the transcripts consist of 180 credit hours, which means we are 30 credit hour less according to the German university requirement. So they will provide you an admission, but on the basis of learning agreement. So now what is learning agreement? Learning agreement says that you must do your this extra 30 credit hours, extra 30 credit hours during the period of your masters. So at the end you will you will spend maybe one semester or maybe 1 year extra here to get these extra 30 credit hours, and this 30 credit hours will be from your bachelor's course. For example, if you are doing your masters in mechanical engineering, mechanical engineering, and you have learning agreement says that you must do your 30 credit hours extra. So these 30 credit hours courses will be selected from your maybe a department head, and they will assign you that you must do these courses, and these courses will be from your bachelor's. So this is a basic requirement, and students who apply from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, India, maybe South Asian countries, they have their learning agreement in Germany, because in Germany if you want to get admission in masters, the requirement is 210 credit hours. Okay, now yes, I told you learning agreements and what are the minimum requirements. Okay, for masters, to get admission in masters you must have minimum again 6 bands of IELTS, and it's better to have your CGPA more than 3. Yes, consultants out there, they tell you 2.5 is enough. Yeah, it's enough, but there are not so much certain chances that you will get an admission, because we know those guys, they had 6 bands in IELTS and 2.5 2.6 CGPA in their bachelors, they didn't get their admission. So I would recommend you that you must maintain your CGPA more than 3 and 6 bands of IELTS, and then you are eligible for masters in Germany. So till now you know what are the requirements of bachelors and masters, and from now on I'm gonna tell you that how you can find your desired field or a desired university in Germany. So if you till now you're liking this video, go on, click on the like button, and if you have some questions, put those questions in comment and I will answer you as soon as I could. So getting towards how can we find our desired field or a desired university in Germany. So all right now jumping to like how can we find your desired field in Germany. So I want you to just open your internet browser, whichever you like, and open your favorite search browser. Mine is Google, and when you open it, the best way is to ask from Google. For example, what I did when I was applying for masters is that I did in this way. If you didn't like my way and you have another kind of searching your desired field, you are welcome to go. Okay, so for example, on my search browser I'm just writing masters in chemical engineering in Germany. Stay with me, I'm going to tell you each and everything little bit why. Okay, so he gave me this page, and I want you to open any kind of link. I am opening masterportal.com, and here we all for master's degree, and he gave me this one. Okay, so here we have polymer technology, Aalen University of Applied Sciences, which is in Aalen, Germany. Another is chemical and energy engineering, process system engineering, and chemical engineering. Right now I want you to grab a plain paper, maybe 4 or 5, and note down all these university with their locations. For example, this is I'm just sorry, I cannot copy it, so I'm just writing it here. Aalen University. Another one is Magdeburg University, Magdeburg University. So I just noted down all of these university along with their desired fields, like here was polymer technology in Allen University, chemical energy engineering in Magdeburg University, Dortmund in process system engineering. So I just noted down all of these university with their desired field. Another thing is that go to Google again by having your paper and pen right beside you, and just write .de. .de is a official website of German educational institutes. It's governed by government, and here you can first change the language into English, as you saw I changed in English, and just here write chemical engineering, masters in chemical engineering. What of course type? It's bachelor, masters, of course it's master, and then your language and field of study, it's engineering, so search. Alright, so .de will give you all of the basic or all of the universities in Germany which will be having masters in chemical engineering or related to chemical engineering. For example, you can see this advanced computational method in civil engineering. It's not like related to chemical engineering, but you can also find your desired field here, advanced masters in water engineering or maybe signal processing. So after finding your desired field here, I also want you to again note down all of those names of universities with their desired field. So go on, I just want you to collect the data in Germany, which university provide which fields of your interest. Note down with their names and with their fields. Alright, I hope you noted down all of those universities of your desired field and desired universities. Now I want you to led into another phase which I called it filtering. No, it's my given name, so you can give any other name you want. Now filtering is like for example this whether .de or master portal, study portal, they will give you all of universities in Germany. Those universities could be private sector, which will cost you around maybe 10,000 to 15,000 euros per semester, and it's a very big amount of money. So if you can afford this amount of money, go on, you can also apply for admission there. And some of universities will also require additional certificates like GRE, or maybe like for example your professional job certificate. So now I want you to check whether which universities are having students like you, or which university requires minimum amount of requirement. So what is the process of checking those universities? Maybe for example, yes, take this example, chemical and bioprocess engineering, and it's Hamburg University of Technology, and it's on the .de. So I just open it, I'm just opening it, it opens, and you can overview this Master of Science, teaching languages in English, 4 semester, when it begins, winter semester. Will come to the dates of courses in next video, or maybe in some time. I want you to cost funding, just check whether it's free or not. Yes, it's free. Semester fees is 325 euro. Okay, cost of living is okay, everything okay. Now come to the requirements. What are the requirements? Okay, requirements are Bachelor of Science or equivalent subject, very good previous academic performance, which means you must have good GPA, and IELTS with a minimum score of 6.5. okay, so this is basically ideal university, or maybe I'll say 70% of universities in Germany which provide you admission in masters. They have basically this kind of requirement. They just want your IELTS and your good GPA in bachelors. But if you move to big universities or very precious universities, top-notch universities of Germany like TU München or TU Berlin or maybe Humboldt University, they will also require GRE and your professional job experience and blah blah. So just skim all of these universities by searching on whether .de, or another way of searching like what are the requirements of these university is to again go on the Google, and for example I'm taking about Yes, this Allen University Polymer Technology, and I'm just writing it, Allen University Polymer Technology. I'm opening this, and yes, here it gave me. So another way of checking your requirement was to just hop into the university website and your desired program, Polymer Technology, and I came here, and admission requirements are pretty much simple, like applicants with vocational expertise or will earn bonus extra, and they just want your basic bachelor's and your IELTS. So this is the way, like, you check. First of all, you can also check on here, it's on dot.de, and like air chemical and bioprocess engineering, they just require your bachelor's and your IELTS. Or if your desired university is not, first of all, your desired university will be here, you must have to find it here, because it's a major hub of universities, because it's governed by German government. And if you don't want to search here, then you can also jump via Google into that university website, and you can check whether what are the requirements of that university. Hope right now you are getting my point, and if you have any question, you can put that question in the comment and I'll answer you as soon as I could. So at the in the beginning I told you to grab a blank papers and a pen, and now this is the most important point or most important phase. What I want you to grab a pen and paper, and your one paper is one university. For example, I'm saying it like this. This is Chemical and Bioprocess Engineering, by Hamburg University of Technology. So just write Chemical and Bioprocess Engineering, provided by Hamburg University. So this is your paper 1, and you have wrote it down on with your pen. I would recommend it to note down hard copy. You can also use soft copy, Microsoft Word or any other notepad, but it's not so much attractive. It's really good when you write it by your own hand. You will remember it. Now check first of all, tuition fee. Yes, it's free, so write it free. Then what are the application timeline or time period? It's winter semester, which means that it just offer admission once in a year. And another thing is, what are the requirements? Yes, requirements are IELTS and bachelor's certificate. Okay, so right now, till now, we have done this university is free, offer admission in once in a semester, require IELTS and bachelor certificate. Now comes another point, like how to apply. This is the most important point, how to apply in this specific field in Hamburg University. So you can also find it on dot.de, because most of the time, for example, if I take this bionics or biomimetics in Rheinwald University of Applied Sciences, and it's on the dot.de, and here they would have written that how can we apply. Wait for a sec. Yes, so on dot.de they have provided you a link. You can apply through here, which means this is the link of the university official page. You open this link from the overview panel of Chemical and Bioprocess Engineering, given by Hamburg University of Technology, and they gave me this kind of link. So this is the another most important thing. If you can look here, it's 22,000 euros, which means it's not free university. But on the dot.de they mention it that it's cost funding. It's none, but on their official website they are saying it's at 22,000 euros. So it's you should be careful, and you must double check about that university. But here I am telling you how you can apply for this university if you want, or the similar process for another universities. Okay, From here, how to apply, I click on this and they open with this link. From by clicking on chemical and bioprocess engineering, they gave me this link. Okay, so this is another thing. The deadline is March 1 to 2018, which means for 2018 they have closed their application. For the next year you can apply, and if you want to check your documents, you can come here, documents. You want your CV, you want your bachelor degree certificate or complete transcript in which it must be written at how much credit hours or for your which courses. Grading system, it's usually on the back side of your final transcript. Proof of English IELTS, statement of purpose. You can get easily the template of statement of purpose from the Google. Letter of recommendation, you must have 2 to 3 letters of recommendation from your professors. They know how to make it, and if you couldn't find this statement of purpose or letter of recommendation, contact me. I can provide you the template, and you can go to your professors and make also the letter of recommendation. Okay, so how and when to apply. If their application period is open, there is the online application portal for international master program. You must click on it, but now it's giving me an error because time period is off. And when you will open it during the application time period, you just sign up, and you will upload your documents via scan copy. And at the end, it depends. Most of the universities, they just require their online portal is enough, but some of the university also want you to send hard copy, which means, for example, when you uploaded all of the documents, at the end they will provide you a slip or your paper on which it will be written that in which course you are applying for it, and you will have to send that paper via DHL or FedEx with your documents to that university. So this is one way, or this is one university which is just totally based on their website or their own portal. Okay, so I till now I think you are getting my point. It's just simple. You check your desired field in your dat.de, go on, check through the website of that university whether it is they have their own portal, or there is another way that most of the universities in Germany, they also use Uniassist. What is Uniassist? I'm going to tell you in a little while, and how you can apply through Uniassist. I'll be explaining all of those process to you in a little while. So till now, go on, check on the requirements. You check the requirements, and if the application period is open, you hop into their application portal, you sign up, register, upload your documents. Right now application period is offline because today is 1st of November 2018. It's offline, so I couldn't sign in. Sign up, upload your documents, and at the end they will tell you what to do with those documents, whether you have completed your application process or you have to send those documents to the university address. So we just saw how you can apply for chemical and bioprocess engineering in Hamburg University, and I just want to tell you 3 major things. Like in German universities receive their applications for either bachelor or for master by 3 ways. So which means that 3 ways of application. Number 1 is you just directly go into the university link or university website, and they have their portal of admission, and you just scan your documents, and documents including your CV, let me write it, your CV, your letter of recommendation, your transcript, your IELTS certificate, your statement of purpose, or also called motivational letter, and all of those requirements which are required by the university. Here also I'm going to tell you, like most of the universities want these certificates either in English or German. So if you don't have your transcript or your IELTS to be in English, transcript or bachelor certificate in English or German, you are required to translate it into English or German. English translation you can done it with the help of English translation. You can done it in your city courts, maybe High Court or Supreme Court, or any lawyer. He can convert your documents into English. And for German translation, you must go to your nearest embassy or consulate which is nearer to your city, and they will take your letter or your documents, and they will convert those documents into German language. Okay, so first way of application was portal of admission, like we just saw on the Hamburg University for chemical and bioprocess engineering. They receive application with the help of their own portal, and that's enough. One way is to just you just upload your documents, and at the end they will say, okay, your application process is done, and when the application period will end, we will inform you. Another way is also very much similar. They have their online portal in which you, after uploading all of the documents, they will give you a receipt, or you can say a slip, in which it will be written that, for example, your name, your father name, your maybe desired field, and there it will be like single one or two paper in which with your registration number, and and they will tell you to send this paper along with all of the documents to the address of university. Take an example, FH University, in which I applied. It was similar. I just uploaded my all of the documents, scan copy of document to their portal, and at the end they told me to, with the help of this slip and my all documents, I sent these documents to their university. Here I also want you to, as an extra thing, I want you to make copy sorry make copy of your all documents, or maybe we'll discuss it in coming time, not now. Okay, third thing is Uniassist. Okay, this is the most I'll say disturbing and most painful uh, period for most of the student. Why? Because, for example, if a university receive its application with the help of this portal of admission, you just have to upload your documents on that portal, and it's enough. Then it's of course free. You didn't spend your single penny, and you have sent your admission. If university wants also the hard copy of your documents, then it will maybe cost you around maybe 10 to 20 euros per university. All right, you have upload your documents on the portal of the university, and now they want you to send your documents to the address of university, to Germany, hard copy with the help of DHL, FedEx, whatever you like. So it will cost you 10 to 20 euros. And the third option is Uniassist, and I will tell you maybe around, if you search 10 universities in Germany for Masters or Bachelors, 5 to 6 will be having the application with the help of Uniassist. So this is the most important thing, because most of the students don't know what is Uniassist and how to apply through Uniassist. But in this now I'll be telling to you that how you can apply with the help of Uniassist. So again, if you have any question, go in the comment, just write the question, or I can also provide you my WhatsApp number, my email, make the video, and I'll try to answer you as soon as I could. So right now, heading towards what is Uniassist. Okay, so right now I think you must be exhausted that so much information going through your brain, Uniassist with the portal, documents, translation. But believe me, you are saving your 10,000 to 1,200 euros. I saved it because my consultant was asking 1,200 euros for your admission in university. I saved it, and right now I'm here in Germany. So go on, keep on watching this video, and now I'll be telling you how you can apply with the help of Uniassist. How can you apply through Uniassist? Just open the Uniassist website, how to apply, or you can also write on the Google Uniassist application portal, and you will be forwarded to this link, uniassist.de. It's application portal. Register yourself, your username, password, confirm password, forename, surname, everything you have to register it by self, and then you can log in. After registering your all of the basic requirement and your password, you will be allowed to log in, and when you log in, this will be like your personal data was successfully updated. Now here I just also want you to do one more thing. You have your blank paper with you, so I want you to write down your username of Uniassist. For example, my is Mukhashaf, so I just write it Uniassist, and password. So whatever your password is, write down your password, not like I will remember it. No, write down your password. For example, my password is maybe like, for example, it's Moki 876. So I just wrote it down because there will be much password, because on the way of application, this portal of admission also require your username and password, and if this university also receive application with the help of portal, so for University of Ulm you will also require your username and password. So there will be much username and very much password, and you cannot remember your password because some university has requirement that you also have to put special character in your password. You must use number or size character. So I want you to write down all of your username along with password, so the next time if you forget your username password, you can just search on those kinds of paper. So again, you have successfully logged in into this Uniassist, and you wrote down your username with the password, because it's the most important thing. If you forget this password, it means everything is gone. You can recover it, but it will be take much time. I want you to go to application. Now this is application, and this was application I submitted, and upload and no, sorry, edit account data, application, yes, application, and create new application. When you will first login and application, there will be nothing in this. I have submitted application to these two universities, so I have this, but you will have not this part. You will just have create new application. You just click on this. Okay, so now you are applying through the help of Uniassist. You are in. The one thing is that if application period is open, for example, if there's a university, let's call it ABC University, and it says on its website that you can apply with the help of Uniassist during the period of between March to July, and if application period is open, then you will be able to look that university here by searching it university. Getting my point? For example, if you are searching for bachelor's program, and the admission period is open, like you are in between March and July, you are not in December or not in January, because at that time application period is closed. But if application period is open, then you will be able to find that your specific university here. Let me show, but right now it's 1st of November, which means all of the application portals are closed. But I search, maybe I find one university and I can show you. As an example, I'm just trying to convey this message to you, as it's when I'm making this video, it's 1st of November, which means that all of the application period is closed. The application period is open from 15th of December to 15th of January for summer semester, and 15th of June to 15th of July for winter semester. So during when I'm making this video, applications are closed, but I'm gonna tell you how you can search on the Uniassist. So you just have to please choose the semester. It's 2019. Which program is this? Is bachelor or master? You select it here, and now you turn towards those paper which I told you to write down which university and which field and what time period. For example, this is chemical and bioprocess engineering, Hamburg University, and it says to apply through Uniassist. So go to Uniassist and just search here your university. But right now I cannot search it because time period or application period is closed. So let's say, for example, application period is open and I'm applying in München Hochschule Ruhr-West. I selected it, and what's my what is my desired field? Maybe it's law, for example. I'm giving an example. I click on the law and I start search, but it will give me unfortunate no result. Why? Because right now application periods are closed, but when application periods will be open, you will have your master program, for example, in Mulheim in law, and when you search it you will have one result, and then you can further submit your documents like this. As I told you, when I'm making this video, application period is closed, so I cannot give you a live demo, but this is my last year application which I applied through Uniassist. And when you will select your desired field, desired university, desired semester, then this page will occur. You must fill it. This just requires your basic information, like please indicate here for which course semester you would like to apply. For masters, of course, you will select semester 1, which will be from the beginning. Then go to next step, and here they will ask you some questions. Comparative German University of Applied Sciences, whether you have done it or not, have you been to Germany. They are just simple questions. You will just continue, and at the end, yes, here they will want your documents. Now again, I'm saying to you, Uniassist is a third party. They don't know what documents you should submit. They don't want to know. So in order to submit your proper documents, consent to the university website. If university website tells you to submit your CV also, you will also have to submit your CV also here. Like for example, your category, it's your CV. Please give the name, just give the name CV and browse. So you can submit all of those documents which are required by your university. You submit those documents here, and once again go to university website and search for the documents, which documents you must have in order to submit on Uniassist. Because if, for example, university want this final transcript and you forgot to submit on the Uniassist, then Uniassist will not forward your application to university, because they will email you that your final transcript is not uploaded or not has been sent. So that could create a problem for you. So in order to check for the documents, go on to the university website. If university website says submit this document, then upload that document here, and then go to next step. And at the end, they will have your application has been submitted already at Uniassist, and they will tell you when you submitted all of the documents, they will give you a paper like this. Let me tell you one thing. Yes, they will tell you paper like this, and you open that paper. Yes, this is the thing. When you submitted all of the applications and you uploaded your documents, at the end you will receive this paper. This is the most important thing, believe me, this is the most important thing. You receive this paper, and in this paper they will be telling you that this Mukhashaf Muntazir has applied for Master of Sciences Biological Resources, and this is my personal detail, my school living certificate, everything, and this here. You must print that paper. When you print that paper, now comes the second point. Now what that second point is, yes, okay, so application is submitted, right? And they have, at the end, they give you a registration paper. It's just a single paper in which your registration number is written, as I showed you. Now returning back to my applications, yes, Uniassist charge some money. Uniassist is not free of cost. That's why I told you that Uniassist is most of the time it's not very much pleasurable way of applications, but we have to do it. Uniassist charge some amount of money, and what that amount of money? It's 75 euros per university. What does it mean? I'm gonna tell you. For example, I applied in Hochschule Rheinwald, and I applied in one, for example, sorry, I applied in biological resources, and in the same university I applied in bionics. So it charged 75 euro for first university. For example, in Hochschule Rheinwald I have to pay 75 euro. But if I am applying in two universities, there's another university, for example Hochschule Mannheim, they will charge 15 euro for every other university. I hope you're getting my point. If not, I'm repeating it. For first university they are charging 75 euro. For second university and third university and fourth university, whatever university you are wants, for first university there is 75 euro, and then greater than one university it's 15 euros per semester. And there is one thing, if in one university you are applying in maybe 2 or 3 fields, then it's free. It's free. For example, I applied in Hochschule Rheinwald by paying 75 euro in 3 fields. For example, I also applied in material sciences. So in 75 euros I'm sending my application to these 3 fields, and by paying further 15 euro I can send my application to maybe chemical engineering or maybe mechanical engineering, and every field you want. So one for this 75 euro for this 3 field for first university, and 15 euros for these 2 field for second university. And one more thing, so sorry about that, I had to take some break, and here I found what of the questions they will be asking from you when you will apply for Uniassist. This is your all background. When you continue, this is your country where you get your matric certificate or 10th standard. When you get it, continue, you will just have you previously studied at university. Yes, for I did my bachelor's, so yes. If you're going for bachelor's, then we'll say no, this is my country, and what were your bachelor, and did you completed it, and this is everything. Confirm and continue, and yeah, then from here you can also apply just as I told you. So I was saying that for 75 euros per university and then 15 euro per another university, with free as much as department you would like to send your application. And at the end of when you submitted your application successfully, you will receive that paper which I showed you, in which your registration number will be printed, and you will receive 2 or 3 those registration paper, and you would have to print those registration paper. And let me tell you, where is that registration form for admission to studies for foreign applicants. You will receive this like paper, and if you have applied more than one university, I'm rating it, if you applied more than one university, then you will be separately having for example, this is only for Hochschule Rheinwald, and if you have applied also for Hochschule Mannheim, you will also having another kind of this paper, and as much university as you want, you will having this kind of paper. Now I want you to print this paper. You print it, and you write your place or your city name here, date and signature it. After you have done signature it, Uniassist will tell you like how much money you have to send. For example, I just applied here for Hochschule Rheinwald, so I have to submit 75 euro. And if I had applied in any other university, maybe Hochschule Mannheim, so there would be like a table of Hochschule Mannheim, and it would be saying 15 euro extra. For 2 universities, 75 plus 15, 90 euros. For 3 universities, 75 plus 15 plus 15, it makes 105 euros. So I hope you're getting my point. So at the end, when you are like got this point, you have to submit your fee. How you can submit your fee? Also, it's possible. Let me application, pay all fees. and here is bank detail. You can also send your fee. For example, if that paper which I showed you first page is saying that you have to submit maybe 105 euros for 3 universities, then you have to transfer your 105 euro to this account, and you will get a receipt that you have successfully submitted your money to the Uniassist, and by your that payment receipt along with this paper, I'm repeating it, with your payment receipt that you have submitted your fee along with this paper. And if university also want hard copies of document along with hard copies, but in my case Hochschule Rheinwald didn't want hard copies, so I just sent two paper. One was this paper and another was my payment receipt that I have paid, I have made the payment. Then you have to send these documents, and if university want hard copies, you will also have to send hard copies. Keep in mind. And then you have to send these documents to here they have application to this address. I'm gonna repeat it. When you completed your application, you will get a paper like this. If for one university it's 75 euro, for two universities it's 75 plus 15 euro, 15 euro for every other university. And you can calculate it how many euros you have to pay. You have to then after paying your fee, you that payment slip that you made the payment and your this paper, if university doesn't want hard copies. And if university want hard copies, along with the hard copies you have to send all this document in one envelope to this to this address. And when you will send address, send this to send this address your documents, after maybe 5 or 7 days your application where was it, like, finished your application, your paid status will be no. Then you will print your this paper, you transfer money, and then you will send it by post to the Uniassist address, and after maybe 1 week your this status will be changed to yes. And if it doesn't change to yes, please email Uniassist as soon as you could, and try not to forget any kind of paper, because Uniassist will tell you, for example, if I had to also send or also upload my CV and I forget, then maybe after 20 or 25 days Uniassist will email me that hey Mukhashaf, you didn't send your transcript, so send as soon as I could. So it's make some kind of problem, or maybe the application timeline or time period is over. So try to send all of your documents and all of your money before. I would recommend to my all of those students, or all of those my members who ask from me, for example, deadline is of 15th of July, so minimum 1st of July you must send your all of those documents to Uniassist along with the payment. This is the most important thing, because Uniassist takes time. They receive thousands of emails, according to like I just read that every course intake they receive 62,000 applications, so it take time to like maintain your documents and forward it. So you must, because one of my friend, he sent documents maybe 6 days before the deadline, and he wasn't, he lost his money, he wasn't got admission because he was too late. So minimum 15 days before you must be able to send your application to Uniassist, and after 1 week of sending your post, you will be able to see your status here from no to yes. Submit your application with the help of Uniassist or through the online portal I just show you, and believe me, you have saved 1000 euros. If you don't believe me, go out into your city and just ask for the price list of admission in Germany. Now I'm going to tell you what are the possible next step. So keep in touch. If you have any question, go on in the comment, and I'll also uploading the official video of Uniassist, that how can you apply through Uniassist, in the description link. And if you have any question, write in the comment,
and do not forget to like this video, and we are heading towards our next phase.
You successfully submit your application to the university through the Uniassist or through online portal, and you deserve a party. Yes, believe me, you have done a great here and you did it. And now I want you to some basic tips for applying in university. Most of the consultants out there, they charge, as I told you before, that you, by watching this video, you are saving maybe 1,000 or 1,200 euros, but I'm not gonna cost you a single euro, so keep on watching this video. So most of the consultant costs around 1,200 euros for 7 universities. I also recommend it that minimum you must have to send your application to 5 universities, minimum 5 universities, because sometime the quota is filled, they have already, you are late in applying for admission, you didn't get admission, so you must have a backup plan. So after applying your admission in 5 university, if they are through Uniassist, then you must be having, like for example, 75 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15, which makes around maybe 150 euros. You have to pay it, and but if it's through online portal, then it's usually free of cost or very much least cost. So after applying in all of the universities, what you have to do, you have to just wait. Yes, you have to just wait, you cannot do anything, but keep on checking your application portal, your university, your email ID, which is the most important, because your ID must be active and you must be daily checking your ID, not forgetting your password. So for example, the application period ends on 15th of July, for example, and you have submitted your all of your application in the period, then maybe in 1 month, you will be having your admission letter. Yes, for example, you submit your documents in the application period on 15th of July, Uniassist will send your document to the your desired university, and maybe till 12th or 13th of August, or maybe soon, you will receive your admission letter. If you have submitted your all of the documents which are required and you are fulfilling the requirement, then you will get the admission. Now second step, here is the second phase. First phase was to you have to submit your application through Uniassist or just through admission, and now comes the second phase. As soon as you get your admission letter, what you have to do, you have to first of all so after submitting your admission, maybe after that, when the deadlines finish, you will get your admission letter in 1 month usually, or maybe less. Okay, so this will be your like admission letter, like, and there is one more important thing, like in my admission letter, in my case, they have stated that I have to do a learning agreement. This is like a condition that you make a missing semester during the master degree program, which I told you, and I must have to enroll by myself at this time, and this was my deadline application, which means so 15th of May I had to be here till 15th of May. If I came after 15th of May, then I'm not getting my application. So this is also an important thing, that you have to note down when you must be in university. For example, if you are applying for summer semester, usually they have 15th of May, and for winter semester they have usually 15th of October. So you must be in Germany in university till these two dates. If you came after these two dates, then there are certain clarification I'm going to telling you a while. So when you will receive it, it doesn't depend how many university gave you admission, but as you get your admission letter, please note down that if you're unable to enroll before this, university rejects your enrollment because you're unable to show the authentic documents that make you eligible to study. So If you receive 2 admission letter, note down what are the deadlines. If you receive one, note down it. Now comes the next step, and which is which I did. Most of the people usually do whatever they want, but what I did is I opened my block account. What's block account? Block account is, for example, for visa, they see your 2 documents with most certainty. One is your admission letter, which is this one I showed to you. You will also get this kind of admission letter, and another one is your block letter. What's block letter? Block letter is you have to pay 8,640 euros in a bank, right? Stay with me, I'm gonna tell you everything little bit why. So block letter is you will have to block your 8,640 euros in a bank. It could be Deutsche Bank, it could be Fintiba, it could be Expatrio, or it could be any other bank in your own country. For example, I'm from Pakistan, so in Pakistan UBL usually blocks account, so you have to submit 8,640 euros. After submitting it, bank will issue a letter to your name that for example Mukhashaf Muntazir has blocked 8,640 euros in account, and you have to take this letter to the visa for embassy for visa purposes. Most of the students usually prefer Deutsche Bank, and in this process I'm also going to show you that how you can open a block account in Deutsche Bank while sitting in your country. For example, if you are in Pakistan or in India, you can open your block account in Germany, and how you can open your block account I'm going to show you in this video. So you got your admission letter. I will prefer you say your superiors or your parents to manage 8,640 euros, or it's good to manage around 9,200 euros, because after international tax, transaction tax, it happens. So now again go on the Google and write Deutsche Bank block account form. Block account Deutsche Bank block account form, and they will give you a PDF. I think this is it. Yes, this is thing. Checklist for opening a block account. You have to fill it here. They have given you what you have to do, what you have to write. This is a guidance note or example, and real one is here. Like this is the real one. You have to fill it, you have to signature it, and all of these things are mentioned above here, that how you have to fill it, it's mentioned here. So you fill this document, fill this form, print it, and then you have to certify it, or you can say you have to attest it. So from where you can attest it, you have to go to your nearest German consulate or embassy along with your passport, your educational documents, and your this filled documents. I just want to say one thing, that if you forget any of this, for example, I forget this date, what is this date, I forget it, and if I download it, then here will be written nicht gültig, which means that you forgot something. So please keep in mind that you must fill all of those blanks, and then you print it, and where they tell you that to sign in front of examiner or in front of embassy holder, for example, I think here, yeah, here you have to sign in front of embassy holder. You must sign there in front of embassy holder, not here. So you fill it, you download it, you go to your nearest German consulate or embassy, and they will charge you around, I think so, they charge around 50 to 60 euro. There are different charges of different countries, and they will take around 2 to 3 days for this attestification, and then after that you will get this, and then you have to send this document to their address, Deutsche Bank address. It's mentioned above here, I think so. Yes, here. Then you have to send this. Please send the original documents and email or fax not acceptable to following address. So I'm going to tell you again. You fill this form, go to German embassy, attest it because they want their attested, and look the complete application form, valid passport, copy of admission letter, and the DHL or FedEx, you have to send it by them and to this address. And when you send your this block account form to this address, it will take usually 1 week, and after 1 week they will send you I'm going to tell you again. For example, fill out block account form, you fill it out, go to embassy and attest it. You will go to embassy, they will attest it, they will give you back, and then you have to send the document with block account form to Deutsche Bank. You send it, and in 1 week you will get your account number. It would be IBAN number, a very big number, DE33 dash 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 dash. For example, this will be a number, and also your BIC would be of dash 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 whatever. This they will send you on your email that this is your account number, and now you will have to transfer 8,640 euros plus the transaction charges. The transaction charges are usually 5%. 5%. So for example of if you're sending 8,640 euros, 5% of this 8,640 euros will be paid further, not from this money. So I usually send it 9,200 euros, so it's maybe okay. You have to transfer 9,000 euros, and this 5% charges will be deducted from this, and at the end you will have maybe 8,700 or 8,650 euros in your account. When your transaction will be done, transaction usually takes 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days. After, when Deutsche Bank will receive your money in your this account, they will send you a block confirmation letter through email. They will send you that yes, this guy has put this amount of money in his account, and now his account is closed. You have to now, when you receive this block confirmation letter, I want you to pick a date for visa interview in your nearest, it's whether embassy or consulate. So you can get it easily. Just go to German consulate or German embassy in your country, here Mumbai, Chennai, Karachi, New York, Los Angeles, wherever you are. Go to their website, pick a date for a student. They will.
Voila! So now you are preparing yourself for visa interview, and whenever you get your date, it's my humble request to you that take all of the documents with yourself, because if at the time of interview they ask you a document and you are unable to show that document, you loses your whole whole everything. You lose it. You lost your money, you lost your time, and then you have to apply next year or in next semester. So take your all documents with yourself to the visa interview, and now I'll be showing you what kinds of questions they ask, and I'll again show you time map to what to do at what time.
You got your block account. Now you're applying for your visa interview, but I'm gonna show you a time map that what you have to do at what time. So we'll do it in the last, no problem. Okay, so you have to now apply for visa interview date to your nearest embassy or consulate, and keep in mind that you have to check, for example, if you are living in I don't know, maybe as an example of Pakistan, if you're living in Hyderabad is a city of our province Sindh. If you are living in Hyderabad, then you must go to Karachi consulate. So check under which embassy or consulate your city comes, because if you get a date, you will have a date, and if you go at the moment and they say, you know, your city is not under this consulate, your city is under that consulate, then you lost your time, because it's all the moment, it's all the time period of 1 to 2 months you have to do everything, because 15th of July admission period closes, and you have to do everything pretty much precisely and by having a planning. So must check your city comes under which consulate or which embassy. You go to website, get a visa date, and go to visa interview along with your all of documents. So I'm again making a time map that so you may stay with me. For example, on 15th of July admission periods end. You will get your admission letter till 1st of August. Then till 10th of August you must have filled your block account form, and it must have been attested from your nearest German embassy or consulate. Till 18th of August you must send your documents to Deutsche Bank, and 25th of August you will get your account number, and 1st of October sorry, it's not October, it's September, yes, my mistake, I apologize. Till 1st of September you must transfer your 9,200 euros to your transfer account. Now when you transfer your money, I want you to get a visa interview date. It depends, most of time you will get maybe in 1 week you will get visa interview date, or sometimes it takes much time for visa interview. But keep in mind that you must be in Germany till 15th of October, and visa processing takes 1 month. So for example, if you got your visa date at 17th of September, then the visa chancellor will see your admission letter, and he could cause a problem that embassy or consulate require 1 month, and he could say that you are late, or maybe we cannot issue you visa because you are late and you must be in Germany 15th of October, and visa requirement takes 1 month. So this is the 70% of problem faced by student, that they are late, because it's not their fault. Interview date usually takes time. Maybe in your country, if you are lucky, you can get it maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but sometimes students have to wait for 7 or 8 or 10 months to get an interview date. So it's a major problem, and what you have to do in this situation I'm gonna tell you in a little while. But till now, this is the roadmap plan. You must have to like this time period also applies for winter summer semester. You just it take these kind of days for 1 week for block account, 1 week for attestification, and 1 month for visa processing. Now coming to visa questions, what type of questions they ask. One of the most important question most of my guys have been asking from me, that whether interview is in German or English. This is the question, believe me, my students ask from me, and there is a very much simple answer. If your master's in English, then interview will be in English. But if you are going for masters in German, then your interview will be in German. And questions are pretty much simple, that what is your field. For example, at my time I said it's bionics, then they ask from you what is bionics. You have to define your field, and one of the most important questions is they ask that what you will do after completing your education, and most of the people say that we'll stay there, and it's not recommended. You must say that I'll come back, and maybe I'll spend some time in professional life, and then I'll go for PhD. So this is the most important question that they ask: what you will do after completing your education, and all of the basic questions that if is someone living in Germany, what you will do, where is your university, how many department university. These are some kind of question, pretty simple, not to worry about these questions. But if you are going if you are going to do your masters in English or your education in English, your interview will be in English. But if your education is in German, your interview will be in German. And after you complete your interview, they will receive your documents, and they will give you a timeline of 1 month.
Voila. So now you are preparing yourself for visa interview. And whenever you get your date, it's my humble request to you that take all of the documents with yourself, because if at the time of interview they ask you a document and you are unable to show that document, you loses your whole whole everything. You lose it. You lost your money, you lost your time, and then you have to apply next year or in next semester. So take your all documents with yourself to the visa interview, and now I'll be showing you what kinds of questions they ask, and I'll again show you time map to what to do at what time.
You got what I was saying, and I'm just reviewing what are the documents requirement. You must have all of your educational certificate from matriculation, intermediate, bachelor's, diploma, transcript plus certificate, everything. Your IELTS or TOEFL, your CV, your letter of recommendation, motivational letter, statement of purpose, experience certificate, internship certificate, job certificate, everything which you think that is relevant or could help you in visa or either in admission. You must have that certificate uh, in soft copy, as a scanned, or at hard copy. What I did my during time, uh, I make 5 photocopies of each document. For example, my matriculation certificate, I make it 5 copies. My intermediate, I make it 5 copies. My bachelor transcript, I make it 5 copies. So I had 5 sets, and I also notarize them. What does notarize mean? Like you go to a lawyer, or maybe in the vicinity of Supreme Court or High Court, there are lawyers which will just put a stamp on your these uh, photocopy documents, that these documents are now able to travel outside of the country. It's good to have your documents notarized. It's really cheap in our countries. In Asian countries, it costs around maybe uh, 10 cents or 15 cents per copy, and you can have your all of your documents notarized. And be remember that do not notarize your original documents, just notarize your photocopies of documents, and then you can take it you then you can send your documents to, if university wants, via hard copy, or you can take it also to the visa for embassy for visa. There are also some documents which are required by your embassy, which are visa form or security form. They have it on your on their website. You just download it, fill it, and they're pretty much simple in English. Okay, so till now we have done, and now you have to wait for 1 month in order to get your visa. And now I'll be saying some of the problems or mistakes which most of the student encounter during their admission. And till now you have any question, you can write in the comment, and I will get back to you as soon as I can.
So I hope you're still staying with me, and we are probably done with all of the requirements, process, and if you have any question, write in the comment, and I'll be happy to answer to you. Now I'm gonna discuss some of the problems or most probably mistakes which students commit, and they don't take these problems seriously, but these problems could affect on their admission. So stay with me, because this is another most important phase in which I'm going to tell you what problems or what mistakes you can make or face.
Right, so we are probably done, and this is a bonus section for all of those students which are first time applying, and these are the problems or these are the mistakes which you can face. And there could be much more problems which I will not discuss, but if you face some kind of unique or new problem, do me inform and I will update this video and I'll try to answer your problem. So first of all, incomplete documents. You didn't send those documents which are required by university, you will not get admission. It's pretty simple. If they want this, so they want this. You send this, you get admission. If you don't send this, they don't give you admission. They don't care. Another thing is deadline of university. As I told you in my video, if university deadline is 15th of July, then you must send your admission via Uniassist till 1st of July or before 2 weeks of deadline, because everything takes time. In Germany, thousands of students are coming every semester and it takes time for them to process your application. So send your documents or complete your application as soon as you can. Do not wait for the deadline. Third thing is money transfer via Uniassist. Most of the students, they transfer their money, but the Uniassist reject that they didn't receive their money. So keep an eye on them. The best way is to, if your sibling or if your family member is living in Europe, then it's pretty much simple to transfer the money from here to the Uniassist account. But if you are in Asia and you transfer your money from Asia to Uniassist, then it could take much more time. Fourth thing is invalid field. Most of the students, they just want to send as much application as they want without concern of their field. For example, if I'm a student of chemical engineering and I'm sending my application to biomedical engineering, then it's obvious that I will not get admission. It's not my related field. So try to find your related field. For example, if you're a mechanical engineer, then you can apply in mechatronics engineering or maybe any other field. So try to find your desired field and send only admission to that field. Fifth thing is private university. Beware, in Germany there are many private universities which will cost you much. Their fees is around 6,000 euros to 10,000 euros per semester. So filter those universities, and if you can afford this amount of money, be my guest, you can apply. So then it comes eligibility criteria. Checks if university want GRE and you don't have GRE, then it's ruthless to apply in that university, because you are not fulfilling the eligibility criteria. You will not get admission. Or similarly, if university requires German level of B2 and you don't have that level, then it's not obvious to apply for that university. You will not get it. Another thing is entry test universities. Yes, there are some top-notch universities which take entry test here in Germany also, and it's really much difficult process for them to get admission, because their requirement is very much high, GRE and German level and test DAF, much test. Another thing is visa dates. Yes, visa processing takes 1 month. So keep in mind, embassy needs 1 month. For example, if you go to the embassy and you must be in Germany till 15th of October and you are going on 20th of September, then they will say that how can we issue a visa in 20 days and you can go? We must need 1 month. So embassy needs 1 month. Another thing is correct consulate. Check under which consulate or embassy your city comes and go to that consulate, not to other consulate, because they will not entertain you. You will lost your precious time. Fill your form carefully. If you cannot find it, just go on the Google, ask from previous student, ask from me, I'll answer you. Do take all your documents with along to the visa, whether they are original, they are photocopy, because they see original documents. And last and most important thing is late visa. What I'm saying, for example, as I gave you an example that if you must be in Germany till 15th of October and you got your visa date of, for example, 25th of September, you go to embassy and they tells you that you are late. So what you have to do, you come to home again and you email university In some cases, university can provide you some extra time. They will issue a letter that, for example, Mukhashaf will be not able to come to here till 15th of October, but we can give him admission if he came till 25th of October. So they gave me 10 days of excursion for me. So it's also possible. Then you can take that letter to again to embassy that my university has gave me 10 days of excursion, and then they will give you, then they can take your passport. So these are all the problems. Beware of these problems or mistakes. Do not make those kinds of mistakes, because it will cost you one semester or maybe 1 month.
This was all from me. I hope you liked this video, and if you have again any question, do not hesitate to ask for me in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm hoping to see you in Germany soon. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.